important episode today. We will be recovering basically how Jordan Poole ended up with the Utah Jazz and how important it is that we are returning to Golden State today, as Jordan Poole being our cornerstone of our franchise. So sit back, relax, and welcome back to the Utah Jazz. Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to another MyNBA episode. Today we've got a really exciting one. We are starting to progress this series. We've got two really important games that we're going to go over. We are actually playing, you're basically going to see both highlights from both games. We've got some trade worries, some ideas for trades I feel like needs to happen. We are progressing slowly with this team. I think we're currently like 8-8 at the start of filming this video. We are coming off a pretty disappointing loss to the Lakers, but today we have two real important games. Like I said, we are returning to Golden State with Jordan Poole, and after everything that happened with Draymond Green, oh my word. We're also taking on the Los Angeles Clippers, so we're going on a 2-game road trip. We're taking on the Los Angeles Clippers. That's also going to be a lot of fun. We are also going to get some simulation going. We're also taking on the Golden State Warriors, like I said. But we have a really exciting video. If you guys are enjoying this series, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We also started a Vancouver Force MyNBA expansion. That episode is dropping tomorrow. Got another one. We're also announcing the giveaway winners tomorrow, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Get ready for that. But Jordan Poole having a really good season for us. Colin Sexton's been good. Gordon Hayward. Now, Buddy Hield has struggled quite a lot this year. So, like I said, I will be asking some trade questions to you guys. What we should do, how we should shape this roster up. Should we shape the roster up? Let's have a look at the standings. And out in the West, the Portland Trailblazers. My word, I definitely would have predicted the Portland Trailblazers to have the #1 seed. You can see we're battling at the minute with the 4 wins and 6 losses. We definitely are battling, but we're trying to play some good basketball. We're trying to stay in the hunt. Chicago hold the 1st seed out in the East, which is really surprising. Not too sure why Chicago hold the first seed, but it's starting to take some shape. We are in the early part of this season. I will be getting to the end of the season very soon, relatively soon. You can see here Jordan Poole. But we do have a look at the draft board. We've got Victor going #1, Scott Henderson going #2. Like I said in my previous episodes, I didn't want to just be a team that is trying to get draft picks. We want to compete. I mean, we bring in Jordan Poole, we bring in Gordon Hayward. We want to try and make the playoffs and see what we can do from there. But ultimately, we have been working. This team has been working. We're still trying to figure out what the best way we're suited to play with one another. I'm not too sure if this roster is solidified at the moment. Like I said, there are a few players I definitely am looking at trading. Not necessarily trading out, but some players I want to trade in. We definitely need to free up some cap space. But that's definitely something we can do down the road. My next video will be closing in on the All-Star break, so you guys will be able to get an update on how this team is going. But we definitely need to start winning some games. If we want to play playoffs, that is the goal. We need to start winning some games. I feel like this is a roster that can play in the playoffs. We're starting to build a strong foundation with the bench. You can see here, I was just having a look at our revenue and all that type of stuff. Our revenue is actually pretty good. I mean, everything's on the up, which has been good. Considering we did bring in some really exciting young players, I feel like that has really helped people staying interested and being interested in this Utah team. When they traded Donovan Mitchell, it could have went absolute bleak for this team. So I'm happy with how we handled everything, how we brought everyone. We brought a solid foundation, solid team. I did actually change. We're buying at the minute. So we think that we've got a few pieces. We're a few pieces away from being contenders. Now, do I honestly believe that? Man, I don't know. It appears that we're willing to take some trade offers. And both Bradley Beal and Malik Monk are on our Jazz target list. Yes, they still are on the target list. At the moment, Miles Turner, Jordan Poole, and I do have Colin Sexton on there. But man, I don't really know if I want to keep Colin Sexton around. I definitely will. I mean, I just don't know if that combination of Jordan Poole and Colin Sexton have really worked this year. So, we've definitely got a lot to think about. My next video before the trade deadline, before the All-Star break, I'm going to be looking at re-signing some players. So, really locking in, getting some deals done, because there are some players I definitely want to keep on this roster, and we definitely need to do that. So, first game I wanted to show you guys was against the Los Angeles Clippers, and I want you guys to have a look at this game with an open mind. The Los Angeles Clippers, they are a really strong team. I mean, there's no questioning that. This team is very tough. But I honestly feel like this was the turning point for us. Now, we're 8-10. The Clippers are 8-9. So we did simulate all the way here to this game here. Like I said, we're on a 2-game road trip against the Golden State Warriors and the Detroit Pistons. But we've got our regular starting 5. this was the game that was really going to set everything up for us. Now, this is a really good Clippers team. They are struggling a little bit, but I mean, so are we. We're a young team trying to find our way in this league, trying to find where we sit in the pecking order. So I'm excited to get into this game highlights. Now, let's get it underway. Now, John Wall, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, doesn't really get any bigger than that. This is a team that definitely will be contending. It's a good way to see where we're matched up this year, and Kawhi already got us started early on in this game. So Los Angeles definitely moved the ball well here. You can see him running up the court. Kawhi Leonard turning, fading. Man, Kawhi is an absolute handful. But our ball movement has been pretty good as well. Gordon Hayward over to Jordan Poole. JP inside right hand. Man, I'm so glad we were able to get Jordan Poole in that trade for Jordan Clarkson. We need to pay him. We need to re-sign him. Now we do progress here. John Wall trying to work inside. Coming across is Miles Turner. That is the defense we need to play if we want to be a good, contending, solid team in the playoffs. Now, I'm not expecting to win championships, just be a solid team. Gordon Hayward gets to the pocket. Hayward pulls up, and Hayward knocks it down. Gordon Hayward definitely finding his way in this team with the Utah Jazz. Sexton, LiAngelo for three. LiAngelo ball has struggled a little bit since we've signed him, so there definitely is a decision there to make as James Wiseman going inside. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. James Wiseman throws it down. Man, our two centers, Miles Turner and James Wiseman, have been so good for us early on in this season. Kawhi Leonard dancing up the top on Jay Crowder. Pulls back, pulls up, and knocks it down. That is just a tough cover. That is really good deep. Now, we are in the second quarter here, and like I said, Buddy Hield. Some decisions need to be made. Miles Turner off a pin down, launches, bangs it home. Miles Turner's been really good for us this year. Kawhi Leonard pulling up, Kawhi Leonard knocking it down, and the Clippers did build a little bit of a lead here in this one here. Have a look at this from Paul George. Paul George breaks Jordan Poole down. He's got Norman Powell in the corner if he wants to use him. Gives it to John Wall, and John Wall hits a three. Man, this Clippers team is tough. But one thing I do like about our team is Miles Turner hits a three. We definitely do not give up. We keep fighting. I mean, we're that really disappointing loss to the Lakers, but man, we are flying. Here is Jordan Poole. Left hand, he goes in, gets it to go. Keeps us within striking distance as we get into the third quarter highlights. Good screen there from Turner, and Turner inside. Great pass from Patty Mills, who we did acquire in the last video. Patty Mills, look at the ball movement from the Utah Jazz, and O'Neal hits a three. We are still a chance. It's a 6-point game. 30 seconds to go here in the third. But the Clippers, they move the ball well. And Morris, he gets it to go. So every time in this one where we really had a chance to get back in this game, the Clippers just had answers. Have a look at this fading shot from Paul George. Not a whole lot we could have done in that situation. Gordon attacking the rim. Fouled and one. Man, if Gordon Hayward can continue this strong start to the season, I tell you what, anything's possible with this Utah team. I'm not saying a championship, but definitely a chance. As you see, Reggie Jackson goes in. He gets fouled. Poor turnover there from Utah, but we are hanging around. Sexton working to Turner, to Crowder. Crowder's got Poole in the corner. JP, 4-3. Jordan Poole knocks the three down. Keeps us within striking distance, but the Clippers just had answers. Now, the reason I'm showing you guys this game here is I honestly feel like this is definitely a good stepping stone. This is a good Clippers team. We've hung with them. We've really hung with them. Miles Turner throws it down. Now, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the job done, but like I said, we definitely hanged with them. We played some good, solid ball. We were not blown out. I mean, there was an opportunity for us to be blown out. But man, this game definitely left us questions. It definitely left us questions on this regard. What do we do with Buddy Hield? The thing is, Buddy has been really underperforming for us this year. Now, he is on a 2-year, $20 million contract, so we have to, we have to shred some salary. We definitely have to. I feel like going into the offseason this year, we definitely need to make some changes with Buddy. So I decided I'm going to see how we go in a few more games before the trade deadline. We're definitely going to have to make a decision. Do we keep Buddy Hield on the roster? Do you guys think we should? He definitely has struggled shooting the three-point ball this year for us. And yeah, I just don't know. The 2 years, 20 mil is really, really going to continue to be a good deal for us. Now, the reason we got Buddy is because we got Miles Turner in the deal. We had to shred some salary. We had to take on some salary, which I don't mind. But that leads us into our next game. And that is the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors. Now, there are two big things about this game. This is the game where Jordan Poole is returning to Golden State for the first time to take on his former team. Jordan Poole was the first player we acquired in a deal for this Utah Jazz team. And man, oh man, it doesn't get any bigger than this. I thought Jordan returning to Golden State would have been big enough. But with everything that happened in the past week with Jordan Poole and Draymond Green, this one just gets it gets bigger and better. As you guys know, Jordan Poole and Draymond Green had that big falling out. Draymond striking Jordan. So I'm really interested to see what happens between Jordan and Draymond in this game. It was very unfortunate. There was news, I think, yesterday that Jordan Poole just received the max contract. So Jordan Poole will stay with the Golden State Warriors in real life. But in our regard, Jordan Poole is a Utah Jazz member. Now, I'm sure you guys saw what happened last week with Jordan and Draymond. If you haven't, this is the footage here. I mean, you'd have to be an absolute blind man not to know what happened between these two. You can see Draymond and Jordan barking at each other. I feel like Jordan may have said something to Draymond that's ultimately resulted in Draymond walking up to him like this. It was actually quite confronting. It's actually really confronting to see. I mean, you can see it here. It actually is really, really confronting to see Draymond striking Jordan. And, there was major ramifications out of it. Draymond Green was suspended. He has returned to the roster, but that just makes this matchup even more fun for us. Now, I've decided for this one to go with a player lock. So I'll be controlling Jordan. We are trying to return to Golden State and prove that they shouldn't have traded Jordan Poole to us, because he is our future. I will be looking to lock Jordan Poole up in the next video. I think our next video should be like the trade deadline video, closing in on the All-Star break. I feel like that is only right. So like I said, this is a massive opportunity for Jordan. Returning to Golden State, we will be controlling Jordan. I'm trying to basically have Jordan's best game with us. He's had some really good games for us this year. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of that whole ramification, all that whole incident with Jordan and Draymond, as here we are in Golden State. Now look at this, Golden State actually signed Isaiah Thomas. You can see here Jordan Clarkson, who we did trade for Jordan. Here is our team, our members. I'm really happy with how our team's looking. You got Buddy, you got Gordon Hayward. How long is Buddy going to be in that uniform? There's Jordan. There's the big three of Steph, Clay. I actually thought that was Draymond Green, so not the big three. That was JaMychal Green. But here we are in Golden State. Jordan's return game. Jordan, Draymond, like I said, doesn't get any bigger than this. I am excited. I can't wait. Clay, Steph, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, Kevon Looney. And we've got Buddy, Jordan, Gordon, Jay, and Miles Turner. I'm excited to see how we can match up in this game. Gordon Hayward is, he's starting to play some good basketball for us, having an okay year. Wow, what is Wiggins and Gordon Hayward doing there? Starting to have an okay year. Jordan going up against Steph. Now, as you guys know, Jordan did come off the bench for the Golden State Warriors, so it's good to see him get that starting role against them. Here we go. So, like I said, trying to play that perfect game for Jordan, trying to get him off to a perfect start. Here he is in the corner, dancing on Steph, working inside, spinning, left hand, Jordan Poole. Beautiful start to our return game here in Golden State. And this is a game, not ultimately for Jordan, but for us. We need to win this game. We needed to win this game. Here is Stephen Curry working inside. Steph, he gets it to go early on. Stephen Curry definitely taking up to Jordan Poole. Steph wide open for three. Can't knock it down. Jordan's there for the rebound, and Jordan pushes the pace. Here come Utah. Over to Turner, and Turner gets it to go over Draymond. We still try and push the pace at all costs. Here is Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole knocks down a big three. We have a 1-point deficit. As look at the defense from the Golden State Warriors. That is one thing we definitely need to watch with this team. Have a look at this block on Gordon Hayward. I like how aggressive Gordon's being as Jordan Poole continues to push the pace and get fancy with the right hand as we are in the second quarter here. Jordan switched to the right, made it look easy. 34 plays 38. Jordan Poole trying to stay attached in this game. Kicks it to Buddy. He's been struggling all year, but this time Buddy knocks a three down. 7 points. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, Stephen Curry. Man, every opportunity Steph got to launch a three, he knocked it down. Now, Jordan was on Draymond at this stage, and Draymond turned it over, but look at the recovery by Kevon Looney. That's a huge block on Jordan Poole, but that's definitely not going to discourage us here. Jordan, inside. As Jordan gets blocked up one end, he pushes the pace, and he gets it to go. 41 plays 44. Good screen there from Jay Crowder. Jordan Poole was dancing, kicks it to Buddy, and Buddy drills another three. So, as we go into the third quarter here, Jordan is up to 11 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. Poor D there from Jordan on Stephen Curry, but we still remain aggressive. We attack the rim. Gives it to Hayward. Gordon Hayward in the corner for 3, and we're hanging around in this game. 66 plays 71. Jordan brings the ball up. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Goes to the three-point line, pulls up, and knocks it down. Jordan pulls up to 14 in this one. And we are all tied up. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. JP against his former team. Works around the screen. Pulls up over Draymond and knocks it down. Watch that face, Jordan. You don't want to get punched by Draymond as we're in this final quarter. So Jordan's up to 18, 4 and 4. Jay Crowder, big time 3. So we've got a nice little lead here. And I mean, the rule has always been, first to 100, you win the game. Crowder sets the screen. Jordan Poole launches. Can't knock it down this time. And Golden State still in this one. Here is JP dancing again. Wide open for 3. Jordan Poole for 3. This Utah team is looking like we may hold on, but you cannot put your head down as Andrew Wiggins. He misses the 3. And here come Utah. Here is Jordan crossing over. Jordan Poole dancing inside left-handed. Jordan's up to 23 in his return game. And we have a nice lead in this one. Here is Wiggins over to Looney. Now, I don't know why we rotated over, but that's an easy one for the Golden State Warriors. Now, look at the celebration by Steph. He night-nights Jordan as he hits a 3. You already know that we had to come down and we had to try and seal the deal here. Look at the shake from Jordan Poole. He shakes Stephen Curry out of his boots. And he walks in and he banks it in. Now, only 2 minutes to go in this game. Jordan's got a chance here to basically end the deal. Goes around the screen. He's got 27. Make it 29 for Jordan. 115 plays 106 in our return game. It's looking like we may get the job done. And why not put some icing on the cake? The no-look to Turner, and Turner gets it to go. I told you guys, this is what we wanted. We wanted this game. We will get this game. Jordan is happy. Look at JP. And we get the job done. Now, have a look at this after the game. This was really interesting. Have a look at this. Jordan's walking off. And he didn't even acknowledge Draymond. He did not acknowledge him. Jordan finished with 31, 5 and 9. I hope you guys enjoyed this Utah Jazz episode. We're going to continue on. This is a long season. Make sure to stay blessed. We've got a lot of decisions to make. And, big decision on Buddy. That's coming in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button. And I'll see you in the next one.